Good morning. Welcome to this Sunday edition of the Mile to Mile Mountain Mosey with Mr. Sean Murphy. Throwing it down. I was checking the chat. Thanks for the well wishes. I'm fine. I just, the change in the weather, boozing up with my family that came up to where they come up to Aspen. So I got a little thing here. I gotta get out of my face. Cool. Went up to with my family in Aspen and just having drinks every night, changing the altitude, changing the in the weather. And I was just run down. I'm still stuffy today, but we're gonna be strong. We're gonna be strong and we're gonna get through this together. We got a good list today. We got a 51 homes. Haven't been under 50 homes in months. This is a wild start to the year. Uh lot of just new products, new homes, new hot listings to so we're gonna talk, we're gonna gawk, we're gonna skip anything that has terrible photography because 2.5 hours of sitting on this, walking through every new listing each week. It's a lot. So let's get rocking here. Oh, let me share my screen. Let me put my face back on here one more time. What else happened this past week? Oh man, my 80-foot tree in the backyard had to be taken down. That sucked. He was he was going to fall. It was his time to go, and he was going to be hitting my house, my neighbor's garage, my other neighbor's house, taking out telephone lines or electrical lines. Are there even telephone lines anymore? They still have telephone. Anyways, let's get into this list. Let me get myself down there. As you guys jumping on, appreciate who can make it on Sunday. Let's have some fun. Drop in the comments below where you're watching from. And we're going to get into this list. I saw the top of the list. We have like a dupe. It looks like Michael Ledger. They're selling a property over on 285. They have one option for 8.75. That is 273 plus acres, or they're having it listed. You could buy only 167 acres. So that's the top of the list. But we're gonna do as we do. Start at the bottom. Let's get it rocking. 28587 Park Ave. This is a lovely one bedroom, one bathroom, 1,208 square footer over in Pine. Built in 1890. She's old. 1.04 acres. And where in Pine? We are, looks like we're at the Blue, not Blue Elk, South Elk Creek. So before you hit, oh, you're actually down. You're down by old school Pine. It took me a second because for a second I thought maybe we were over by like Pine Junction, but no, you're down Pine Valley Road, which is nice, beautiful drive. But you are in the town of Pine, and I do this because there's still not a whole lot going on down there. So you could live there. Smaller lots, older homes. Ah, but this one looks cute. Looks like it's been remodeled. Windows look newer. Gives a fairly usable acreage. Yeah, it's been updated. It's been flipped. It ain't big, but it's got what you need. Now they should have had that should be a mountain lion right there. Because they do have mountain lions back in Pine. Cool. Looks like a nice like studio type. Oh, that's actually nice, nicer than I thought there. Like I said, windows look updated, which is nice. Do they? Do they? Some of them do. I'm gonna go with some of the windows look updated. But yeah, there's a cute little remodel there. You get a swing inside of your house. I don't think that's necessary, but it's a vibe. So there you have it. That's the bottom of the list this week. You got a lot of these transitions. If you see the floor here, you have these little like step ups. It's a good sign that this house is built upon over the past, what, 135 years. But you typically hit your toe on those one time and it doesn't happen again. After that first, 5 times hitting your toe on that, that's on you, boo boo. Being brought to you by Kayla Matthias of Remax. They're asking 464, bottom of the list. Yeah, happy Sunday. What up, Rick? Happy Sunday. Rick and Jackie repping the New York. Next up, we got 195 Dough Circle. You got that dough, and you don't need a lot of it for these mountains. Still $500,000 property. I remember when people used to say, back back in my day when I first started real estate, people say, if I'm going to pay $500,000 for a property, yada yada yada. We're just like $500,000 for a property. That's cheap now. What have we done? What have we done? Anyways, that's where we're at. 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 1,344,000. Doe Circle back in Bailey. This is built in 1978, sitting on point 0.9 acres. Doe Circle. Back in the Berlin, and it's kind of the cusp of the Berlin Ranchettes, so not too far from 285 back there in Bailey, across the way from the Loaf and Jug. Now, if the prices make you feel blue, so will the exterior and the interior of this property. Ah, but the views. That railing looks a little rough. Yeah, so 80-foot tree. I called Excel. I asked them to come down because I was gonna see if they would thin it out for me because I got quotes to remove this tree. I got like $6,000 last year. They quoted me one tree. And then I called some other people. They gave me 5,000. And then I got a hyper local person. I don't know if they're insured. I don't know what they have, but they're like, I can get that thing down for $2,900. Sold $2,900. So a little lighter in the pockets, but the tree needed to go. This property here could use some more updating as we're seeing, but you get to put your own little spin on it, and those views don't change. Kind of sucks to get to those views. You have to go out in the back. There's no like real deck, but you can make it your own. No HOAs over here. Being brought to you by John North of MB North and Company. They're asking 500,000. A cool, even 500,000. 1462 Berlin Drive over in Berlin Ranchettes. I'm guessing here. 4 bedroom, 2 bath, 1,560 square footer. Built in 1981, sitting on 1 acre. Even you are back in the Berlin Ranchettes. Yet again, you'll see if you're new to this. Bailey, typically the cheapest prices. As you hit that like 1 hour threshold. But if your budget is like under 650, yeah, you can get a house, a regular house that doesn't need a ton of updating. A little bit of land, 1 acre. You go. Flooring looks rough. Looks like they had 10 large dogs hanging out in there. Nice high ceilings, tongue and groove. Got that popcorn ceiling for your movies. You got the boob light. You got a lot of classics in this one. Popcorn ceiling, boob light. Odd place for a boob light. I think we can agree. More boob lights, more popcorn ceiling, some virtual staging there. And I am still stuffed up. I don't know if you guys could tell. I'm still real stuffy. So I have a giant box of tissues here. If I have to use them, I'm blowing my nose off screen. You guys don't need to see that. It's gonna happen though. All right, little downstairs. It's a little like ADU type setup. Cool, full kitchen. Full kitchen. Sweet. Amber Donahue bringing this to you for 525,000 is the asking price. 5229 South Cubmont Drive. This is a lovely three bedroom, two bathroom, 2,219 square footer. I'm guessing Evergreen or the High One Hills area. Let's see if I'm. No, no, it's not. We'll find out together though. Built in 1936. It doesn't look that old from the outside, but it is. Sitting on 0.32 acres. Where are we at? All right, so you're just south of the lake here, before you hit the Wakini Park area. So right along the river there, the creek, more of a creek. So nice, easy access. You guys, somebody going to the high school there. Close. All right. Let's look at the space. Let's not pay attention to the pine walls here. Lots of cabinets. Paint these walls. Looks like some virtual staging. Carpet can go. It's a little bit of a fixer upper, but we're at the bottom of the price point. Cool. Nice little walkout setup. There's work to be done, but you got over 2,000 square feet in a good area. Hold on, I gotta let the dog out. And what sucks is because that tree. I'll be right back. D'Artagnan, let's go. All right, D'Artagnan had to go outside. And the back door, also with my tree about to fall down, the gate also broke, and so I can't let him out back. So I had to go run him upstairs. There's a lot going on here. Cool. But there's your location. Super easy access to the lake, the high school, everything's right there. Joshua Nottage of Nottage of US Realty Pros LLC. They're asking 525. 192 Signal Rock Road over in Golden. Probably living that canyon life here, I'm guessing. Three bedroom, two bathroom, 1,755 square feet. Built in 1932, sitting on point 0.4 acres. Oh, I'm right. You live in that canyon life, Coal Creek Canyon. Back in Wonder View. So typically you have a wonderful view, but a little choppy of a house looking already. Yeah, Rick. Yeah, tree removal not cheap. Had to go. I didn't want to see it go. I was actually in Aspen, but I was able to watch them take it down from the Ring camera I have out back there, and they did a good job. But it had to go. This listing is not doing a lot for me. I'm gonna zoom through this one here. But yeah, it needed to go. And as I kind of build up my backyard, I've owned this property for like 2.5 years now. As I do more to the backyard, it was only going to get more expensive because they'd have to be more, precise in how they landed all the limbs and everything. Cool. All right, this one looks choppy. It's like one you got to go in to see in real life, but looks like unique flow. You got this like porch sunroom sitting area, but could you even fit a chair in there? You couldn't even fit a yoga mat. Normally it'd be yoga mat spot. So I'm not feeling it, but maybe you are. Tyler Ebhart of Colorado Homes, CEO, asking 549. 53 Deerhaven Drive over in Bailey. 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 1,680 square feet. 2-acre lot being what built in 1979. Cool. So just past Deer Creek Road. Now this area, you actually I typically see more acreage back in here. Maybe that's off of this Crow Valley. I think that's the old state road. Some of these you get like 36-acre lots, but uh I'm guessing it's a little bit switchbacky to get back in here. Let's look at the terrain. Yeah, looks like that's a little bit switchbacky. So all-wheel drive, I'd say, but super easy once you get back to 285 there. Let's take a gander. I'm guessing you have good views too. Exterior looks painted. Okay, nice moss rock fireplace. Nicely staged. Cool. We got traditional house vibes here. There's a little galley kitchen. It's clean, but they're gonna the views are there. They haven't flexed on showing the views yet though. There you go. Fairly usable land too. Not bad. Nice two-car extendo garage. Cool. There you have it. Your little slice of Americana. This could be yours for 550,000. David Petersmith is listing this. Oh, I like the moody interior. Big old deck. I like this one. 186 Bunny Road. I thought that was one for a second. I was thinking of the 187. Was that the police code for homicide? So 186 is safe for bunnies. It's a 1 bedroom, 1.5 bathroom, 1,065 a square footer. I like it. It looks cute. 0.96 acres, built in 1977. Back in the Berlin Ranchettes area, back at the corner. It's small, but it's got some nice features. Look at that big old deck. Siding looks good. I like the moody interior. Cool. I don't know what this like white strip is going here. The closer I look at it, some of this stuff needs a little touched up, but flooring looks good. Like this here. Like the more you look, like what do we got going here? I don't know. Yeah, see it IRL. This might be something that looks, you get in there and you're like, maybe some DIY needs a little touched up. I don't like that the bedroom is open. I'd close that up, but all right, all right. No restroom. Doesn't look like there's a restroom up there by the bedroom. I guess if you're a dude, you could just go outside and pee in the backyard. Maybe this is upstairs. I don't know. It said 1.5 bathroom, so cool. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. David Peter Smith's bringing this one to you for 550. 55 Meadowview Drive over in Evergreen, Floyd Hill neighborhood. There's an area that, sometimes I take people up there because they like the pricing. And sometimes it'll look like you have acreage, but it's, and sometimes you have good views, but it's north facing typically. Sometimes it's close to the highway. You're not exactly connected to Evergreen like some people wish they would be. And so this is the type of property. It's like good to go. Maybe check this out on a recon trip to see if the area is for you or not. But it's a 4 bedroom, 2 bath, 1,839 square footer, sitting on 1.06 acres, built in 1975. Yeah. So this would be a close to the highway Floyd Hill property. So you could see this one from the highway. And if the highway can see you, you can see the highway and you will have traffic noise. So you're not far up Floyd Hill, so easy to hit the highway, but you will always have that hum of traffic. I'm gonna blow through this one kind of quick. I don't like the photos already. That's your artistic angle there. All right, we got a little fixer upper. Clear Creek County. So if you live in the property and you want to short term rental it out, those prices are good, and that might be what this property is good for because it's a little bit of a harder sell on something that's that close to the highway, but people will rent it for sure. All right, pretty much every surface needs touched here, just like your girlfriend. Get it? All right, warming up the jokes here. They're gonna get better. All right, there you have it. Close to the highway, David Braun with Realty Executives asking 561. 136 Nebraska Drive, 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 1,700 square footer. Built in 1972, sitting on a .3 acre lot. Now, from that photo, it looks like you got some acreage. Nay. Oh, we're back St. Mary's area. Okay, okay. So, and this is Nebraska. So, what you'll see here is so St. Mary's area, it is Idaho Springs, but you're about 20 minutes from the Idaho Springs area. You're at, typically you're at 10,000 feet elevation, but this one is at the back of the neighborhood and up the hill. So, I mean, Lincoln is the street that like sometimes they don't even plow that. You'll see a property for sale on Lincoln going for like 20,000, and it's because there's no water yet, there's no electricity run to that. So you'll get some people that live up there, but more summer seasonally. Nebraska is where you start to get into there being like plowed a little bit more often. There's a couple homes on here, but especially in the winter, you're coming up through here, you hit these switchbacks. It gets wily for sure during a snowstorm. Elevation, let's play the game. If St. Mary's is at 10,000 feet of elevation, I'm guessing this is 10,300, 10,400. So you are high up there. Another property, not for everyone. Another property though, short-term rentals or something like that. This one was listed last year because I definitely took a client by there. Driveway is a little bit steep, getting in there and out of there. I mean, it's cute. That loft up top is like the best sitting spot in the house, and I don't really want to just sit in my room all day to get the view. This one was actually a short-term rental. Yeah. All right. So acreage isn't very usable. Steep. Go check it out. I think you'll find that this one is just a little bit too far out there for a lot of people, but maybe that's what you want. All right, 136 Nebraska Drive, asking a 575,000. 3137 Meadowview Road, 4 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 1,187 square footer. These are the weirdest windows. Now, somebody like how that's not symmetrical, that is going to annoy the hell out of some people. Built 1963, sitting on 2.02 acres. Okay, so we're back up Bear Creek, just past Kittredge, downtown Kittredge, which means you get easy access to Evergreen and the lake, or you could shoot down there. Lots of good hiking over in here. The Red Rocks Amphitheater is right here. And yeah, if you don't want to go through and around Evergreen, Kerr Gulch will run you right over to kind of like the commercial area of Evergreen. So not a bad location. And it's on the north side, so you might get some good sun. But you got to pull up every day to these windows. All right. Cool. Okay, we got bad photos. Bad photos. You don't get a great spotlight on here. That's a terrible listing photo. What are we taking pictures of? All right, that's enough. That's all they gave us. That's all you have. 3137 Meadowview Road. There you go, 600,000. What a mystery box. 305 Divide View Drive. 4 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 1,728 square footer. Yeah, we do get some fixer uppers here at the bottom of the list. 1.35 acres, built in 1974. You are close to 6th Avenue. All right, no, 6th Avenue. I guess 6th Avenue slash 70, I-70. So you are, so this exit here is where they have the hot springs and stuff there. So this shoots right off of that. So you do have good access to I-70 and Idaho Springs, but you are right above the highway. Oh, I needed that. So you're right above the highway, and you're gonna hear the highway all the time, much like that Floyd Hill property I was just showing you. It's there all the time, unavoidable. Let's check it out. Yeah, you are gonna have that awesome mountain view there. Not much usable acreage. Hey, you're looking at the town of Idaho Springs. Hey, you can see the new gondola right there on the right hand side. New gondola with the venue in Idaho Springs should be opening in a couple months. That'll be exciting. Hey, Kate, you got the moss rock fireplace. Look at that stump. Siding needs work. That flashing looks horrific up top there. You got this nice stump just coming through right there. They said, no, leave it. People will like the stump. These what are those called? Like stacks. I don't know what they look like, an old TV antenna that somebody tried adjusting. Siding looks bad. That railing looks scary. I would not lean on that. Cool. You can see they're really highlighting the outside of this place because, yeah. All right. Well, another fixer upper, another unique location. Looks like you got a spiral staircase in there too. Hey, I feel like the past few weeks we've had a lot of like ready to go homes at the bottom of the list. This week we got a lot of homes that need a lot of love. Are you willing to love them? Because I'm not. I'm picky. All right, 600,000 is what they're asking. All right, moving on to the first page. 13623 South Wombly Trail, Wombly Valley Road. 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 2,000 square feet, even sitting on 5 acres. Built 1951. Wombly Trail is going to be just past Aspen Park before you hit Kings Valley. And it is a little bit dirt roady to get back in here. That's a word. Dirt roady. So even though you look like you're kinda close to 285, probably, I don't know, depends on how long it takes you to get through this. 8 to 10 minutes to get back there. Sometimes you get good views back there, though. We'll see. Yeah, it looks like you get a decent view. Okay. Fairly usable land. Net views. All right. All right. We can work. I can work with this. I don't love the location. I don't hate the location. I don't love the way that that pipe is going. It looks like it was originally right here. And then they opened up this wall and they're like, spin it, put it on the lower level. That's interesting. What up, Kevin? Yeah, sorry I guess missed you. Yeah, Aspen beat me up a little bit. The drive between Kittredge and Indian Hills is quite beautiful. Trying to see new areas each time we visit. 55 degrees skiing at Winter Park was not beautiful. No, it was nice. It was don't wear all your gear type skiing and snowboarding. And this wood burner is like facing in. I don't know. The bricks. Yeah, Aspen wasn't much better, and I had my family up there. We still had a good time, but man, my icon pass this year hardly used it. I probably went like 6 days. Yeah, that stovepipe was not set up well. That'd be really annoying. Yeah, it looks like it does need some work. Some things are nice, but some of it is good from far, but far from good. Let's keep rocking. 615,000 what they're asking for. Wombly Valley Road. 726 Mountain Meadows Drive back in Blackhawk. Three bedroom, three bathroom, 2,158 square feet. 1.34 acres, built in 1994. So we're not too, oh yeah, where we at? You're kind of heading towards Rawlinsville a little bit. So more towards Rawlinsville in Netherland than you are Central City. So you are in the mountains. You're back in there. Look at this. Oh, I thought that looked like a young guy. Like, look at this little kid. He is not young. Not as young as I thought. Three bedroom, three bath, 2,158 square feet. Yep, back in Rawlinsville. Covered that. Big old deck. Looks like you're kind of at the back end of that community too. Yeah, this isn't bad. I could work with this room. Windows need some love. Can't tell if that's. It looks like it's dirty and I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know if that's dirty or the seal has been broke. I prefer them to be dirty. I know some people don't like the flooring. I like it. Put a Roomba down there. Cool. Windows aren't, they could be older. Not super new. Gosh, they really liked this tile flooring. Cool. Looks like it has some decent spaces. Big deck. Some things have been updated. Hey, that's good. You see that sometimes. Sometimes you'll get a weird floor plan and you're like, why don't they have a basement or like sometimes you're like you get this giant rock here. That's because they're building the house and they probably wanted that all to be flat. But then they saw a giant boulder and they're like, nope, we're building around it. It be like that sometimes. Cool. All right, some Black Hawk living over here. 630 is the asking price. 508 Paiute Road over in Evergreen, Shadow Mountain neighborhood. Three bedroom, one bathroom. I hate a three bedroom, one bathroom. Like, as a dude trying to sell my girl on a one bathroom, it's just a little bit harder. Especially you got three bedrooms, you got guest room, your room, office, maybe. Anyways, let's get into it. You get what I'm saying. Uh, 1 acre lot built in 1963. Oh, force. We got all the sus. I want to call them sus areas. I shouldn't call them sus. As a realtor, I'm not supposed to say things like sus about a neighbor. I'd say the access some people find a little bit sus. I don't know if I got Will and Shelly rocking with us today, but this is another area like Floyd Hill. I'm like, let me just take you up to Forest Estates so you can see it. And I actually didn't hate it, but uh just the access in here, it's a little bit steep and you know, dirt roads back in here, but it's nice and quiet. Clear Creek County, but again, another area that's not for everyone. When I say Clear Creek County, it's like better property taxes back in there. Hey, what up, Christian and Allie? Yeah, I'm feeling better. Just stuffy, not sleeping well. My family, they're like, going out for dinner, we're getting cocktails, and I just was not being good to my body. So yesterday I woke up and I was like, it felt like it was gonna get worse, but I was super just yeah, I felt like something was coming on. Better now, still stuffy, but yeah, I'm fine. I typically don't get sick. I typically just my body goes like starts, a war is started inside of my body, and my body is the actually I was gonna say my body is like the United States of wars. We don't start it, but we finish it. But it feels like we've been starting a bunch of them. So, Israel came in there and said we need to attack Sean's body, and we're like, let's go. So they dropped some mucus bombs on my upper territory here, and we're fighting back. A lot of resistance. I have no idea what I'm saying right now. No, I didn't drink last year. So I didn't drink all of 2025. That was my New Year's resolution. But no, I was never intentional. I never was walking into that I'm never drinking again. It was just like, let's take the year off because that'll suck. That'll be a challenge. There you go. I just blew through this listing here. Hope you guys got to check it out. 508 Paiute, asking 650 now. So I just like to do a little something fun that I don't makes me uncomfortable every year. Last year was no drinking. This year it's one jujitsu tournament every quarter. 2222 County Road 72. This is a four-bedroom, two-bathroom, 1,962 square footer. Aren't Clear Creek schools a little sus? That is definitely something I'm not allowed to really cover. But I will point you to greatschools.org if you want to check out the school system there. And I also have some clients that live in the area with children if you ever wanted to um get their opinion. I would say as far as like ratings, I will tell you according to greatschools.org, they are rated lower than Evergreen Conifer. Yeah, wink wink. A lot of people Evergreen Conifer love the schools there. Clear Creek County schools aren't rated as high. My clients that have kids in those schools, they like them. They're like not as bad as what the ratings might portray. But yeah, I don't have kids. I got a 17-year-old dog. I'm more than happy to connect you with some people that live and have their kids go into Clear Creek County schools if you're interested. What do we got? Four bedroom, two bathroom, 1,962 square footer, 2.5 acre lot back in the Berlin Ranchettes area with GGB. GGB, one of our viewers. I think we missed her today. Maybe she's working. All right, nice flat, somewhat flat usable acreage. Some of these Berlin Ranchettes property, you can get a good little acreage. You get good sun exposure. You also do get some of these nice aspen grows, and it looks like this one gets a little bit more privacy when the in the summer when those trees are in. So you got a nice little nook back in here. But other times you could feel a little bit exposed. Cool. All right, split level. I don't love a I don't love a split level, especially for Colorado. Sometimes you got a bunch of gear. All right, lovely room of death. Flooring looks good. Cutest little TV. Cool. Yeah, there's your aspen tree grove. That'd be cool. You got deer. You got a whole bunch of deer back in here. Some turkey too. Turkey. Those turkey though, they're always walking around your yard using that foul language. Fouling. I like that joke. Cool. Okay. I was checking out RJ's toys here. He had some good ones. Nice little kitchenette downstairs. There were some hunters here. All right. There you have it. Not bad. Not bad at all. Get a little homestead over here. Cool. They are asking 665. Gosh, we're not even 800. I need to yap too much. All right. 11348 Ranch Elsie Road over in the Cold Creek Canyon neighborhood. 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 2,125 square footer. Sitting on 1.1 acre, built in 1954. Right along Cool Creek Canyon Road. How far into it? Well, not all the way to Winterview, but you are back in there living that canyon life. Coming down like West Arvada area. Cool, cute little view. Very cutesy, very demure. If you're into multi-level marketing, you're gonna love this multi-level home. Stupid. That was a dumb joke. Well, I won't use that one again. I probably will. I'll probably try it again. See how it goes. And we mean, see how it goes too, because as I say a joke, I either in my mind you guys are like, ah, this guy's hilarious, or it's crickets. And that one I felt like it was a crickets. Multi. Looks like we had short term rental. Every time I see these like makeup, little makeup uh towel things, well, yeah, it's a short term rental. The makeup signs, or you'll get like the internet welcome to our home signs, instructions. I like that. I like that. That's clever. That's funny. That's memorable. Cool. Yeah, this house looks like it has all the bare necessities. But you live in that canyon life, and we're going for 670 is the asking price. All right, staying in Blackhawk over by the Dory Lakes area. 163 North Dory Lakes Drive. If you guys are looking for a good Bailey or Blackhawk property, I like the Dory Lakes neighborhood. 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 2,023 square footer, 2.3 acre lot. And what I like about Dory Lakes is you're not too far from Central City. You're like 12 minutes back to Central City, Blackhawk. You got kind of a nice little community here, and you got easy access to 119 there, which is like the main corridor. So I like it. I like the rock foundation wall too. Nice usable land there. Nice covered deck. All right, all right. I'm liking Dory Lake so far. I like it. I think you change out this banister at some point, but I like the stairs. I'm digging it. Love it. Love it. Yeah, this is a good one. Now, is that a Jerry Garcia gold hand printed? Skateboard? That's very niche. Cool. Looks like you get the primary upstairs light, bright. Oh, that's trippy. You do some acid downstairs with Jerry Garcia, and then you come up and look at yourself in the mirror, and you go into a different dimension, the different multiverse. Anybody watch that? Now I like watching. I like if somebody's gonna like hang out and we're gonna watch a movie and like, have you seen Everything Everywhere All at Once? That's a good movie. It's a good thinker. I think Dory was canceled. However, as Ellen has turned out to be a cruel boss to her peeps. How is Dory? Who's Dory? You mean I was thinking Dora the Explorer. I think you're trying to do some niche joke that I'm not getting, Kevin. Dory? Who's Dory? Dora the Explorer? What's she mean? She's like, she had her little Sherpas. She didn't even carry her backpack. She had like these Sherpas, slaves that she was just making her carry her stuff. Uh, That's what I'm thinking. All right, 163 North Dory Lakes Drive. Asking price 725. I like it. 28 Valley View Lane over in Evergreen, 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, 1,784 square footer. Oh, best and final offers by today at 5 p.m. Now, they either just added that, and I think he just added this, or this will be funny. This is always cracks me up when you see a comment like that, like in April. It's like best and final offers by March 22nd. You're like, oh, you had wishful thinking, but no, they probably got multiple offers on this. All right. 4 bedroom, 3 bathrooms, 1,784 square feet, sitting on 0.99 acres, built in 2000. Oh, back in Echo Hills. Higher elevation, Clear Creek County, typically back in here. I mean, like the cutoff for you'll see like Forest Estates. This is like Forest Estates, Witter Gulch, Echo Hills, Floyd Hill. This is all kind of about the line for Jefferson County to the right, Clear Creek County to the left. But this one is higher elevation. Let's actually pull it up. I'm guessing 9,300 feet elevation. Whoa, I grabbed way too much text. Let's try that again. 28 Valley View Lane. Oh, you're gonna annoy me, huh? Oh, you're gonna be annoying this morning? 28 Valley. There we go. 9,300? Oh, 90. Yeah, 9,200 about. So you are higher. You are up there. They're saying they already got those offers in. Not the best photos, which is a little bit surprising because these properties, I mean, this one looks fine. It looks well maintained, but you do see these properties typically sit a little bit longer. Dory the fish. But I don't get it either. Well, he's right next to you. Can you ask him what the hell? Dory. Was Dory the fish canceled too? Something I missed. Who'd she offend? Did she call it a did she call it a master bedroom instead of a primary and she got canceled? You wouldn't get canceled for that, but everyone's like, "Hey, where's the master bedroom?" They're like, "Sorry, Sean. Am I supposed to say primary?" I'm like, I. It's funny you say that. I don't give a shit. I call it a primary most of the time. Sometimes I call it a master, but who cares? Do we all know what we're talking about? I think we do. All right. I mean, nice flat usable access. Maybe this one got multiple offers. I guess it's okay price for the square footage, but it just yeah, typically at this area, I see these sitting a little bit longer. So kudos to you guys on Valley View if you got the offers in hand. 775 is what they're asking. Oh, Ellen was the voice for Dory in Finding Nemo. Wow. We really had to Dora the Explorer and going on an adventure to put that one together, but I like it. You got to shoot your shots, Kevin. You know, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. I appreciate the reach there. Moving over to 2 6. Don't stop. All right, don't stop because it took us a second to go on that adventure with you. 26209 Wildflower Trail, 4 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 2,865. That's like one of those jokes. You're like, get it? And everyone's like, no. You're like, damn it. Let me walk you through it. Yeah, exactly. I always say sometimes when I say a joke and nobody laughs, that's so funny to me. Like, so yeah, we got the right group here for sure. Um, 4 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 2,865 square feet, 1.24 acres, built 1919, right before the Roaring Twenties. Where is this place at? Wildflower Trail. Okay. Back up Bear Mountain. So you're probably gonna have more city view because like this is a Bear Mountain here, and everything like on this side, like right around here, is gonna be facing west. But then you get this little like valley up in here, and I find it typically maybe not yet. Maybe not yet. I don't know. It's an interesting area. We'll look together what we're here to do. But real quick, let's zoom in on what the hell that driveway is. Who wants who wants to plow that? You got one, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9, 10 switchbacks. This house better have a bomb. I know they do. They do have a bomb ass view, but geez, geez, that is the driveway of the year right there. All right, and just down the road from that is the property we're looking at here. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. That's cute. I mean, that's kind of the color I painted my house there. Uh, cool. Those could be your yeah. They got the view up there. Okay, so you do have the mountain peak. And we're going straight into the basement, I guess. I wonder what that door. A little step up. Yeah, yeah. You're not gonna make money off those jokes, but we appreciate them. You get some attaboys from this Saturday, sometimes Sunday morning live stream with Sean, Mr. Murphy. I don't think, and I know some of you like double oven. No, I don't think so. I think that's a microwave. Can't you ain't gonna slip it by me. Get me to say double oven when it's just a microwave on top of the oven. I ain't no fool. Cool. All right, it's cute. It's well maintained. Got some splitters in there for the AC. Looks well maintained. Nice circle driveway. Cool big garage. All right. Okay, cool. There you have it. Wildflower Trail. 800,000 is the asking price. Do you have people that once a day that ask if you do stand up? Do you though? Once a day? What do you go to compliments.com? That's so stupid. You go to compliments.com, you go to ChatGPT, and you like set the project up that you're like, all right, every day I'm gonna like just talk to you and you have to ask me if I'm a comedian. This is Kevin, you need to give Teresa some compliments more. She's going online and searching 3835 Valley Drive. See, that's funny to me, and nobody else is probably laughing. 3835 Valley Drive, High One Hills neighborhood. Uh, four bedroom, three and a half bathroom, 2,585 square feet. Well, maybe I will meet you guys sometime if you freaking come out when I'm like you come in the one time I'm not in town. This is cool though. I like this. I like this little setup here. Jeez. All right. All right. Little clap back from Ole Miss. There you go. Four bedroom, three and a half bathroom, 2,585 square feet. We're having a good time. Built in 1972, 1.08 acres. All right. Yeah, I like the High One Hills area. Typically like some mid-century type homes over here. Um, nice, quiet, get all the elk, and you get easy access. What did I say this was? 1972. Yeah, I like this a lot. Looks like some good privacy, some privacy, flat usable land. Okay, I like it. I like it a lot. Ooh, we got a split level, or is this okay? I like the exterior more, but I don't hate it. Nah, it's okay. Okay, enough of the kitchen. We've seen the kitchen. We get it. All right. Okay. All right. All right. Oh, who goes with the dark chocolate? I like the downstairs. All right. There's some things in this house I like it, but there's like that one thing. Right? There's like the one element like this. Like, oh, you got a bathroom downstairs. These toilets just right in the middle. All right, not bad. I like the area for sure. Love the location. The usable land, the privacy. I like a lot about it. I could see past the things that don't appeal to me. Five, or I'm sorry, 845 is the asking price. 286 Chieftain Road, four bedroom, three bathroom, 2,767 square feet. Built in 2004, sitting on 6.17 acres. We get some acreage over here. Where are we? Oh, you're back in Blackhawk. You are back in it. Almost to Rollinsville. But not much. There's a couple little shops, little brewery slash coffee shop. You got Shoshone Yoga Retreat over there. But your main town that you're going into is Netherland. If you don't know Netherland, definitely not Evergreen. Um, Netherland Netherland is a little bit more hippy dippy than Evergreen. You get a little more characters in Netherland, in my mind, in a good way. There's a bunch of good restaurants and shops over there too. Oh, look at the views up here. For sure. I like that. I like that. 6 acres. Okay. I could see myself over there close to Netherland for this house. For those views. For that acreage. In this economy. Cool. Let's see where we're at here real quick though. Sometimes with great views comes great elevation. You want some gains? You want to get some gains? All right. Yeah, so you're a little bit higher. Makes sense. You get great views. Cool. Looks good. Looks well maintained. That's what I like. I like a nice little nook shower. I like a nice little cave shower. I'm gonna get a little kitchenette downstairs. Flat usable acreage. So here's the thing about Blackhawk and these. You got, there's your acreage. It's like long and thin. These are all like minor claims here. So I actually like this graphic. It's good to know that when you see something in Blackhawk, Central City, a lot of Gilpin County, even Clear Creek County, you see like 10 acres. Sometimes it might be long and skinny like this, or I mean, sometimes they'll even have a other mining claim running through your acreage. So when you look at the map, it's like you have 3 acres here, and then there's a split that you'd be cutting through somebody else's property, and you have like 4 acres here. Or what's likely happening here is you have M1, so mountain one zoning for this. And this slither here is probably like M2 based on the steep and the slopeness. You can't build on M2, but it's just good graphic. Good to know. The more you know. Cool. 286 Chieftain Road, asking price 865. 8406 South Custer Lane. This is over in Evergreen Meadows neighborhood. 4 bedroom, 3 bathroom, 1,875 square feet. Built 1977, sitting on 1 acre. Even. Okay, so this is, what do they call that area? Valley High neighborhood. So it is like the meadows, but you got a little bit of tree coverage. You're not like very, this meadows. It's called the meadows for the reason that you guessed. It gets very meadowy here. Not so much here. This is more like gray fox. Over here, more meadowy. These houses here. It's actually just where I was showing you. But gray fox, and in here it gets wooded, and then over here on the other side, I guess actually this is, I'm full of shit today. Uh, this Valley High. I guess this is more Valley High. Anyways, this is, you feel like you got neighbors. A long way to get to that point. Yeah. I mean, you got some trees there. You could probably, I always like to point out the houses that you can walk around naked. This probably not it. Cute though. Faith, hope, and love gather here. Nice little tuxedo cabinetry. Fresh Farms Christmas tree. Let's see how many more signs. Love. Shirts. I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but the shirts say "Be a good person." Those ones piss me right off. Like, how about you be a good person, and I'll be a good person on my own. You don't tell me to be a good person. You just worry about you. I'll do me. Don't tell me how to live my life. I'm gonna be, anyways. Eat, sleep, read, repeat. Tell me what to be a good person. Shut up. Thankful. We got a lot of good things to read in this house. People and cops wearing those shirts. Yeah. Cool. Nice stamped concrete pad. I don't know what I was trying to say there. All right, all right, all right. There you go. Evergreen Meadows, Custer Lane, 875. Let's keep it rolling. 401 Lake Road, Idaho Springs, 4 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 2,286 square footer, 0.35 acre lot, built in 1987. Let me pick up. I'm guessing this is St. Mary's area. Higher elevation. Yes. Shall is. Even further up. Even further. St. Mary's is like here. You go up to the St. Mary's Glacier area. They do have these like cool little properties around the lake up there, but it means you're even higher elevation. So let's grab this. 401 Lake Road. I'm guessing 10,200. 401. 10,300. High as high AF. I was gonna drop the MF, and I don't think we're allowed to drop the MF on you. Yeah, there's a little lake there. It's cold. It's cold up there for sure. More of a, for me, this is more of a like secondary home area. I wouldn't want to live up here year round unless I'm totally giving up on relationships and in just, being in a real estate agent. Cool, well maintained, good area for short-term rentals. Yeah, that's fun. D'Artagnan's over here sitting by the door like he wants to go outside, but I can't because the wind broke my freaking gate. All right, that's fun. It's a fun hang. They don't put the trees through the decks anymore. Little speakeasy door. Cool. All right, there you have it. Unique location, nice house. 919,000 what they're asking for 401 Lake Road. 31842 Stephen Way. Three bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, 2,501 square feet. We're sitting in Conifer Mountain. Conifer Mountain's gonna be another one. 3.5 acres. I'm guessing not a ton of that is usable acreage though. You probably have epic views because if you're on Conifer Mountain, in a lot of these unique locations, 8,800. That's not too high. It still is kind of high. Oh yeah, you're at the very back of it too. I mean, you're 20 minutes to get back down the hill. You get taking Kennedy Gulch or yeah, Kennedy Gulch all the way down. I mean, you're probably the reason it's not as high elevation because you're probably going down the other side. And what you would like to have, you'd be like, oh, wouldn't it be cool if I could just jump down Shadow Mountain? No, can't. You can't. You gotta go all the way around down Kennedy Gulch. Puts you right out by Aspen Park, but it's a long commute every day. Cool, good views, unfinished business. Oh, that's what it could look like. That's some shitty virtual staging. Cool. All right, there you have it. 925 is the asking price. 8220 Iowa Gulch Road over in the Homestead neighborhood of Morrison. 4 bedroom, 3 bathroom, 3,108 square footer, 2.9 acres, built in 1996, close to 285. You're going to hear the hum of the traffic. Nice log cabiny vibe. Cool, clean, good, nice, great, fantastic. Hate the tile counters. Easy to fix, but I hate them. I'm not even lined up. Look at that. Terrible photo. I mean, they're not all bad, but that was a bad one. Got the old glass block glass. Cool. Boiler heat, nice garage. All right, moving on. Moving on. 925 is the asking price. Keeping it going. One of these houses needs a. Haven't really had a whole lot of. Oh my god, I love this house this week. I'm gonna blow my nose real quick. As you guys talking gawks, Sinton Road, another high. We're friggin' all over the high country this week. All right, I had to double check, make sure there's no. It couldn't be on the live stream with a boog hanging. That'd be disgusting. Uh, 1633 Sinton Road. Using this. What's my elevation? A whole lot. Sinton Road's gonna be up Echo Mountain there, or Echo Hills. First set. Oh, it's giving me right here 9,400 feet elevation. So we got 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 1,705 square footer. Yeah, Sinton Road is kind of that main corridor up in the Echo Hills. Yeah, Echo Hills. Be about 15 minutes to get back down, and it's just one road, you know, easy, but it's just like you're going 35 miles an hour on most of it, so it just feels like it takes longer. But right when you get down the hill, you're popped out into Bergen Park area. So yes, it's also Clear Creek County, better taxes. All right, I like it. You see some wonky properties up in here. This one looks good. Access can be sometimes weird in this area, but off of Sinton Road, that's like the main corridor in there, so it's usually not as bad. All right, cool. It looks cute. I like it. I like the double bar, the double island. The problem with the double island though is all my shit. This would just be a catch-all. That's the problem. Maybe if I wasn't so disgusting and such a pig, it wouldn't have to be. But 42 years old, I know thyself. All right, cool. You're up there. Yeah, 929,900 dollars is what they're asking for. 61633 Sinton Road. Islands on islands, yeah. Gullah Gullah. So come and let's play together in the bright sunny weather. Let's all go to Gullah Gullah Island. Hold on, I had to take a double take. What is this? Oh, that's up behind. I thought that was one house. Those are the condo townhomes up behind the Walmart in Evergreen. All right. Going over to anybody know Gala Gala? Gala Gala with Binya Binya Polywog. 1146 Tapadero Road. 4 bedroom, 3 bathroom, 3,450 square footer. Big house. 4.52 acre lot. Built in 1991. Back in Bailey. What part of Bailey, you ask? I don't know. Let's find out. Back in the Deer Creek, so not too far. But 10 minutes up here. A lot of these on like Desperado and Tin Cup and Hangman and Bounty Hunter, Vigilante, Gunsmoke. All the cool street names over here. What's Tapadero stand for? Or am I reading that wrong? Tapadero. What is a tapadero?
Tapadero, sometimes referred to is a leather cover over the front of a stirrup on a saddle that closes each stirrup from the front. Do you want me to keep reading?
No. All right, it's a horse thing. That's basically what we're doing. Cool. Exterior looks good. Deck looks good. View looks phenomenal. Oh yeah, yeah. It looks like two people left once I started singing Gala Gala Island. Come back. No, this is actually the part. Once I hit $1 million, once I hit the $1 million price point, people start falling off. You would think that everyone wants to um see all the really nice houses, but I feel like you guys are just in it for your own price point, and then you're out. Bless me. Typically, by the end of the video, it's just me talking to myself into the ether. All right, nice little loft, cool, nice views, hot tub, check, 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 check. Asking price for Tapadero, 935,000. Oh, something else that awesome happened yesterday. I met Justin Gaethje. How cool is that? I mean, he lives here in Colorado, but I met him yesterday. That was cool. He's like, I like to. I wanted to meet Justin once I saw he was going to be at this event because I mean he's a combat sports guy that fights like at my weight class. So I wanted to go like, I wanted to go size up Justin Gaethje. And what I saw is we did this little like a square off thing for a photo, and his fists were so much bigger than mine. And I think I got normal size hands, but he had like these mitts just from punching people's faces all of his life. And then he also, when we did this little square off thing, like, I don't know, he's gonna look into my eyes, into my soul, and see the little bitch in me. he looked at me, he looked at me like dead in the eyes, and then I said, I don't want any of that. That's what I said to him. I'm like, I'm good. I'm good on all that, big dog. We're going over 28665 TP's Way, a 4 bedroom, a 5 bathroom, a 3,004 square footer. I like these things. I think they look good. If you're okay with steps on steps, because they all got a bunch of different levels, but they're just back behind the Walmart area. This one's right at the beginning. So you are kind of, this one, some of these don't look that bad because they're up on the hill. Um, And it's actually not that bad. You're kinda looking at the top of Walmart. It doesn't feel like you're in it too much. This one's kinda at the very front of it, but they're nice, spacious, good views, easy in, easy out, going right into the bathrooms and bedrooms. Alright. This one doesn't have as big a lot of these have a much, like, more open floor plan feeling. This one feels like something you'd find down in, like, Rhino neighborhood. Does have a nice yard, a bigger yard compared to a lot of these. Yeah. Okay. All right. There you have it. TP's Way. Asking price 950. 20202 Spring Drive. You got an open house today. 11 to 1. 5 bedroom, 3 bathroom, 2,780 square feet. Horses allowed. 10-acre lot. That's why you can hunt on 10 acres. Built in 1996. Where are we? Where are we? Black Mountain, Shadow Mountain. I don't think I've ever gone down this gulch. Okay. Parmakin Gulch. So you're kind of Shadow Mountain area, though. I'll tell you you're kind of right at the back of Evergreen and Conifer, but I'd never actually gone down this gulch road before. Interesting. Okay, okay. Looks like you got I don't know, giant shop, giant editions. How many books you got? All those DVDs. Definitely a property was added on to a couple times. Definitely. Okay. Okay, this looks like the West Wing. No, no, I don't like it. Oh, it's big, it's spacious, but I don't like it. The more I look at it, the more I don't like it. Good from far, but far from good in my book. Sorry, buddy. I'm not trying to shit on you, but not my style. I'm guessing this is your hayloft, and that's what you're dropping the hay down into. Looks kind of narrow. I don't know. Anybody else know what that might be? Yeah, it's got to be the hay. Hey. All right. 2020 Spring Drive, asking price 950. Yeah, might be for you. Not for me. 2080 Santa Fe Mountain Road. Man, another wild location. So this is like Santa Fe Mountain is similar to Floyd Hill. I mean, it's right next to Floyd Hill, but typically a little bit further back in there. Good views. You're probably overlooking Central City Parkway and that like where they're doing the mining at just north. So what do we got? 3 bedroom, 3.5 bathroom, 2,676 square feet, 2.2 acre lot, but pretty much unusable. In Santa Fe Mountain, you're back in there. So you're back in the corner here. And so you're still like 15 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes to get back down to uh Beaver Beaver Canyon Road, Brook Canyon. I drive by that exit every day. What's it called? Beaver Brook Canyon. Yeah. Now let's check it out. It's got amazing views. That's the draw for people up here. Cool, cool, cool. Nice moss rock fireplace. There's the views. Yeah. What up? What up, Will? Yeah, you can see the mining across the way. Team, we got a small team. I don't know if we even have enough people to have a full team today, but we could play some pickup basketball. Game of 21. And we go 3-on-3. We go 3-on-3 right now. All right, good views though out the bedroom here. Nice, nice, nice. But yeah, it's just like it's north facing, a little bit of drive. It is Clear Creek County, so some people's like that. I don't know. We drive up there. We'll see if it's a good fit for you. Some people, it's a no go. Faux show. Asking price is $999,900. Open house yesterday. 318 Road D over in Pine. Road D. Very creative. 5 bed. That's like a county. Like sometimes when somebody creates a new road, you get to name the road or something like that. That's totally the county. They're like, dude, road A, road B, road C, road D. 5 bedroom, 4.5 bathroom, 3,460 square feet, sitting on 5.7 acres. Built in 1995. What do we got? Road D, right next to Road C. Where the hell are we? Back behind Pine Junction. Yeah, we are back in it for sure. I don't even know how long it's gonna take you to get out of there. Uh 10, 15 minutes. 10 minutes. I'll give it 10 minutes to get back out. Could be longer. Nice and quiet back in there though. Cool, turfed up. Sometimes if you want grass, it's not nerf or nothing. It's turf or nothing. You got a nice little water feature. See what I did there? Turf or nothing. All right. The sunken, the sunken trampoline. Yo, you need to let your kids get double bounced into oblivion and break a wrist or break an arm. All right. No more of this sunken everyone gets a metal trampoline bullshit. Who's with me? Actually, it looks a little bit more dangerous because if you get double bounced, you're landing on flagstone pavers. So yeah, there's still hope to break your arm. What's going on with you guys, Will and Shelly? What's the scuttlebug? What's the journey? Go 7 days without talking to me. Makes one week. Makes Sean Murphy feel weak. I miss you. All right, nice little look at all that parking. I feel like this one was on the market last year too. All that parking. All right, good views. Okay, nice primary off the main living area. Snakefoot tub. Cool. Nice pantry. Oh, with the double oven in the pantry. Or is that a washer dryer? No, that's not a washer dryer. More ovens. Sneaky ovens. Secret ovens. Pre-approval in tax season is no joke. Ugh, you just made me remember tax season. Like I do such a good job of getting initial documents over, but then it's like all the little things that I'm like, ugh. The little and just like wrapping it up. And I know my accountant would like me to wrap it up and get everything over so he doesn't have to get my taxes done last minute, but we'll see. Maybe I will. But maybe I won't. All right, we got 1,097,000 for Road D. That's a fine property. 8171 South Homesteader Drive, Homestead neighborhood over in Morrison, Mountain Morrison. Nice 3-car garage there. 4 bedroom, 3.5 bathroom, 3,165 square feet. Get the hiccups. 2-acre lot, built in 2002. Right along 285 there. You're gonna hear it. Makes it a no-go for some people. Easy access back down the hill if you want it. Yeah, I shall rewind. I shall rewind. Yeah, please be kind. Rewind to your price point, and then come back and say hi. I'll be gone. But double oven. It's kind of a funky granite waterfall feature. I don't know if I like it. Like the house, the rest of the house is chill, and this is like funky counters. Need to jazz it up with some more color. All right, like that. That's a funky little bed frame and bedroom set. Cool, fun little snake foot tub there. I actually where I go to get a massage every now and then. Classy joint. Not like one of those ones in a shopping center. But at the first level of this building, they have a like a bathroom kitchen remodel company. And I didn't know what these tubs were called because I've been calling it a snake foot tub. Because you got the clawfoot tub, right? This is like the new clawfoot tub, but it has no feet, so I called it a snake foot tub. I went in there, I was like, "Oh, what's that called? What's the official name?" They're like platform tub. I'm like, "That's stupid, boring." It's a snake foot tub. Sticking with it. Platform. Well, I'm gonna use my platform called a snake foot tub. Love you more, Casey and Luke. They got married in February or yeah, February 14th. Oh, they got married on Valentine's Day. They're cute. That was a tactful setup by that gentleman. You know, having like a your partner's birthday or wedding or anniversary on around Christmas, on around Thanksgiving, or not Thanksgiving, Valentine's Day. Good move. You get a twofer. All right, let's see. Let's read backwards. What did that sign say? Um, hello. Hello. I can't read that. Who can read backwards? Hello. I can't read it. All right. Close. There you go. Like it's easy access, but you're looking at 285. 1,100,000 for your highway view. 292 Aspen Lane. $1 million property over in Blackhawk. Some luxury living over in Blackhawk. 6 bedroom, 4 bathroom, 4,670 square feet. 1.51 acres, built in 2001. On the roof there. What is on the roof? I don't understand. I don't know what those blue marks are. All right, nice big flow. We're in ski country where you eat, sleep, and ski. Oh, we got some signs to read. We got coffee and tea over above the kitchen there. A nice river rock fireplace. Nice high ceilings, good views out the windows there. Oh, I didn't show you where we were. Aspen Lane. Cool. So Missouri, not Dory Lakes, Missouri Creek, Missouri Lake. I think it's called the Missouri Lake now. Yeah, Missouri Lake, and then you got Dory Lake up the way, but it's probably like 10 minutes from Blackhawk area, so not too bad. Close to 285, or I'm sorry, close to 119 there, which is the main corridor, north and south. Big oven, double oven. Eat. Cool. Looks like it's a short-term rental. All right, all right. It's a nice mountain cabin. Got a little sauna out there. I don't know what to say. It's nice. It's big, expansive, good location. Gilpin County, I'm guessing, so less restrictive on STRs, short-term rentals. Cool, 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 cool. All right, 1,100,000. The asking price. 14372 Jubilee Trail over in Pine Junction neighborhood. Probably has some acreage here. 7 bedrooms, 5.5 bathrooms, 4,176 square feet. Oh, yeah. 15.47 acres. Built in 1989. Jubilee, where are you, girl? Up Pine Valley Road. Oh, no, you won't be coming up Pine Valley Road. You'll be right before Pine Valley Road, though. You'll be taking Jubilee Trail. So right over by in the middle of the crossroad or the Pine Junction area by Crossroads is the place I always stop to get food over there. All right. Okay. All right. Nice view. Nice view. This is the gathering room. You know what? You get to make it whatever the hell you want it to be. This could be your bedroom, unless you're into orgies, and then it's still the gathering room. But it gets, it's whatever room you want. That carpeting is a statement piece. This looks like an old pub. I kind of like the aesthetic. Carpet though is too loud, but like the rest of this aesthetic is cool. You got a little gate door. I like it. Okay, I like it. Elevation. Great question. Let's play the game. What are you thinking? Give me your quick guess without cheating. 14372. Why is it not pulling it up? I mean, it's in Pine Junction. I'd say it's probably so Pine Junction. So you go Conifer, and then I think Pine Junction might be a little bit lower than Conifer because Bailey's actually lower than like Evergreen in a lot of spots. I'm gonna guess 7,800. That might be high. Oh, 8,200. I was I was off. All right. All right, all right. I know where a lot of the peak towns are, but some of those like middle, like I know like Evergreen Lake is at 6,500. Idaho Springs is at 7,500. St. Mary's 10,000. But I was off. I was off. Thanks, thanks for playing. Was that your just natural guess? 8,600. Yeah, it was good. You did go over, so I win. Kind of a closed off kitchen, you know. Welcome. All right, all right. I mean, you got the acreage. It's not a bad location. A lot of little updating. The bar area. The pub is dope. Do I need a pub though? Probably not. I don't. It's so cute though. Watching the game down there. Good views. I mean, it's got some good qualities. Cool. Asking price is 1,125,000. 34155 Grouse Lane. There's a lovely 4 bedroom, 3 bathroom, 3,590 square footer. Shadow Mountain area in Evergreen. What are we rocking here? 1.05 acre, built in 2001. Yeah, all right. So kind of what do we even call this area back in here? Kind of up Columbine. Oh no, this isn't up. This is Columbine over here. Um Not Forest Estates. Forget what we call this area. I don't know. Upper Brook Forest. Nice property. A little bit higher elevation though. Some of these roads here, actually, let me go back and show you. Yeah, it gets switchbacky in here. So you come right off of Brook Forest, shoot up, a little bit of a pop up, pop up, pop up, pop up to get up here. So you're probably at, I mean, you might be at like 8,500, 9,000 feet elevation. Let's play the game. I'm gonna go 85. Oh my lord. 5 feet off. Everyone's like, "Oh, amazing. He really knows his stuff." Yeah. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do, guys. Cool, good views. Nice deck. Exterior looks painted. I know. Thank you. Thank you, Rick. I know. Dang. Shit. Cool. Driveway looks a little bit steep there. It looks like you're south facing too, so actually no, that doesn't look like your driveway. That looks like an RV pull off or something. I don't know. This tree's in the freaking way. I don't know. No, it looks like your driveway is nice. Nice blacktop paved driveway there. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Looks good. Double oven. What do you guys got going on this weekend? Anything this Sunday? What are we rocking Sunday? Man, I've been out of my house for so long. My house looks disgusting. I gotta go dig up this 80-foot tree stump too so they can grind it down. I'm staying in today, even though it's gonna be freaking probably 70 degrees and ridiculous. You know. All right, we had a little commotion here in the background. All right, we're back at it. All right. We got dog stealing back of the box of tissues from downstairs. Anyway. Packing for selling. Oh yeah. Yeah, have fun with that. Moving sucks. All right, Grouse Lane, Grouse Lane. Nice, nice area. 1,150,000. Yeah. I always feel bad when selling sell up people's house at the closing table. I'm like, all right, now congratulations, you have to move all your stuff, and that sucks. Uh Going over to 14482 Jubilee Trail. Did we not just do this? Or did we had another Jubilee, huh? All right. Pine Junction area, 4 bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, 3,372 square feet, 14.02 acres, built in 1985. Did we not just, am I losing my mind? Did we not just do Jubilee Trail? Yeah, there's another Jubilee Trail. I thought I was losing my mind. They're like right next to each other though. All right. Two new neighbors moving into Jubilee Trail. 14.02 acres. I already showed you where it's at. Let me show you what it's like. Okay, light gray windows. Great windows. Little wood burning fireplace. Single oven. What a lame. Just kidding. Just kidding. You only the reason I say double oven is because I have no need for a double oven. I'm cooking one thing at a time, folks. Cool. All right, I like it. Mm-hmm. Yep. I like a good wood cove pocket thing. Well, the worst part, Rick, and I'm sure you're not there yet. The worst part of packing is the end. That last day when you just like have this, you're like, why do I even have this? And then you have to decide, do I pack it or do I just like give it away? That's the annoying day. Got a little sauna. Oops. I put in a Zen. Oh boy. I like that space. I like that light. That's my yoga spot. Crap. Okay. I like the primary. Crap. I got the hiccups. The nice thing about moving though. Oh, shit. The nice thing about moving is that it's a great opportunity to, clear out a little bit of junk. My rule is what was that one gal that was like each item in your house, you hold it. What do? You see if it brings you joy. And if it doesn't, you get rid of it. That's what you gotta do. For me, it's like, have I used this in the past year? If not, see ya. All right, Jubilee Trail. All right, all right. Moving on. Sorry, that was really that whole Marie Kondo. Yeah, she had that TV show where she gave all her secrets away. I read the book. I still fold my clothes like that. The folding of the clothes was the best idea. All right, Jubilee Trail. I hiccuped all the way through that one. They're asking 1.2. Also at 1.2, we got 30136 or 30163 Canterbury Circle over in the Highwan Estates and Fairway neighborhood of Evergreen. 4 bedroom, 3 bath, 2,957 square feet. 0.96 acre lot on a cul-de-sac, south facing home. Nice. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Interlocking is kind of like a main corridor through here. And you're off of that on your little cul-de-sac. So nice and quiet. Not too far from the clubhouse and everything like that. So if you're a golfer, can't beat it. You're not on the oh, I guess you do have a little bit. Is that no, that's the green what do they call greenway? Not a greenway, green I don't know. But you're right by the clubhouse here, which is dope. You got like the pool and the tennis courts and the pickleball courts, clubhouse restaurant. So that's a cool spot. I like it. Easy in, easy out, public water, public sewer, everything like that. Nice little corner lot. What do you got? 3 driveways? Oh, you got circle driveway and a access to the garages. I like that. I like that a lot. Cool. Nice moss rock fireplace. Looks like they converted it to gas. I got one client that's like, he wants wood burning so bad. In a lot of the areas that he's looking, like Genesee, they've converted them all to gas, and it's really annoying to him. Annoying to me too, because I just want him to be happy. Bill, if you're out there, if you listen to this, I hope you get what you're looking for. We'll find it. Cool. Windows look like they've been updated. Clean. Nice. Good locations with selling. It's 3-car garage. I don't know why there's I mean, you're not right by that. You're not far from it, but cool. And I don't know why you wouldn't show the Highwan golf course that you have access to. There you can see the Highwan golf course. I hear you can hit the ball GD mile up here. Megan Irvine listing this for 1.2. 669 giggity 04 Sprucedale Parkway over in Evergreen Highwan Estates, kind of the same area ish. 4 bedroom, 3.5 bathroom, 3,263 square feet. 1.17 acres. Oh, I lied. This is Evergreen Heights. All right, not Evergreen Estates. Or not Evergreen Evergreen, Highwan, whatever. This is right at Brook Forest. So you're gonna come up Columbine, which is kind of a semi-steep dirt road. But the cool thing about this location is you choose your adventure. If you want to go out Brook Forest, you're gonna get to Evergreen real quick. If you want to get to Conifer, you're right at this little bypass on Blue Creek to get to Aspen Park. So nice centrally located spot there. And the way that these properties are up that little road Columbine is you're kind of above Brook Forest. So I like this floor plan. Nice. A little bit of a view there. Nice stacked rock fireplace. Looks clean. Looks updated. Nice. Double oven. Yeah, one there and one on the other side. Nice. Nice. Well done. Damn, Daniel. Nice primary with the view, nice shower, nice snake foot tub in there, 5-piece primary, big walk-in closet. Okay, I like it. Everything looks remodeled recently. Little kitchenette. Cool. All the essentials. Turnkey. Exterior looks painted. Deck looks fine. It looks wood deck, but looks well maintained. Cool. Like it. Nice property. Spruce Dale Parkway. 1.249 asking price. Come and get it. 6249 Shasta Lane over in Evergreen Heights. The same ish area. A little bit more horsey over here, equestrian property. 4-bedroom, 5-bathroom, 4,449 square feet. 1.04 acres. I think you could have one horse on there. Cool. So the last property we're looking at was right over in here. So you're just a little bit further. So again, you come down. Basically, I'd come down Snowshoe to Columbine if I wanted to avoid the high school traffic. Otherwise, you can come Buffalo Park Road, which is a really nice drive. Go take you right by the high school there, right by Three Sisters, right by a whole lot of hiking trails. A bunch of nice houses over in here. Nice big garage, great windows, great flow. Looks like you're rocking some boiler heat there. Big primary. Fireplace. 5-piece primary ensuite. Nice. Cool, 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 cool. That a waterbed? That looks like the old waterbed setup. Yeah. Yeah, this stuff you can get around it. Not too hard. But yeah, that high school traffic is just, it gets bogged down a little bit at that the light right by the library there in the police station. Yeah. Oh, sweet outdoor space with the heaters, the grill. Looks like a fridge maybe there. The fire. This is a nice outdoor space. Big garage with the vacuum. That's a nice thing to have. Clean out your car. Cool. Cool. I think this might be above the garage. Little studio up there. Cool. I like it. I like, oh, a 4-car garage. One, two, three, four, three, five, maybe five. No, these don't. Maybe these are 1 car. You can fit 3 over here. We'll call it 5. Cool. Flat usable land. Nice, nice listing. 1.3 is the asking price. 15941 West Sampson. I want to talk to Samson. What movie is that? 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 2,082 square feet, 21.71 acres, built in 1994. Here we go. Got the Ow Wolf appliances. Nice. Oh, cute. The lovely room of death. Oh, very castle-y vibe. I want to talk to Samson. What was that? Half baked. That's what that was. I like the rock. I like it. It's very castle-y vibe in there. Full wood deck. Exterior looks good. Oh, well, you got a bunch of acreage. You got a bunch of quietness. Oh, I actually didn't show you the location. We'll look that up together at the end here. Bay window to sit with your bay. Quiet. You can walk around naked. Not in front of your kids. That's weird. Cool. Little usable acreage spot. All right. All right. See this driveway. It looks like you're all by yourself out there. Oh yeah, you need a truck with a plow. So you back up Deer Creek, the down Deer Creek. Okay, so you're kind of back in there. This is Morrison, Littleton. Yeah, Littleton. Um, so yeah, you're back in there. The quickest way out, you probably take Deer Creek Canyon to get back out, which is probably the fastest way to get anywhere because getting over to Aspen Park either way is a jaunt. Probably just coming down the hill. Cool. But that driveway, you get a lot to maintain yourself there. Where's my zoom? Yeah, it looks like you're coming up this way here. Oh yeah. Yeah, you get a lot to push. Super private though. Asking price 1,390,000. 23111 Shoshone Road. Open house today, right now. Nope, in 30 minutes, 32 minutes, 11 to 1 open house here. Indian Hills area. I like Indian Hills. 5 bedroom, 3.5 bathroom, 3,561 square feet, zero point 0.9 acres. Yeah, Parmalee Gulch. Actually, you're right in between everything. So probably closer to Kittredge and stuff. Or take, if you want to get down the hill, you're probably coming Indian Hills to 285. Big property, tons of garage, the big bay, good outdoor space, nice, sturdy, like the tongue and groove. I like the rock. Cool. I like the flow to the deck. Kitchen looks nice. Double oven. Alright, Shoshone. Looking clean. Looking good. Nice primary. 3/4. Office. Nice. Loft. Cool. Alright, looks good. Snakefoot tub. Nice walkout. Gas fireplace downstairs. Yeah, looks good. Alright. Alright, cool. The exterior looks painted too. What do we got? 1.6 million is what they're asking here. Three three zero nine five Bergen Mountain Road. This is a lovely. We did this one last week. No, says I haven't. Four bedroom, three and a half bathroom, 3,990 square feet. Cool. So a lot of good sun exposure here. Really easy access back out to Evergreen Parkway. These are all kind of on a hill facing southeastish. So lots of good light exposure. You are on the hill. So not really usable acreage. What do you got? 11, yeah, 11.27 acres, but fairly steep. It is steep. Cool. All right, mountain views. There's Elephant Butte right there. I could tell because it caught on fire. Cool. Titan's Secret Lab. What I'm rocking here, baby. That's the best chair. Cool. Looks clean. Looks good. Nice property. Good views. Look at the views out every window there. It's your dear neighbors. Oh, my favorite. The Fox. Cool. Looks good. Asking price 1,645,000. 7790 Homesteader Drive. Open house today, 11 to 3. Three bedroom, two and a half bathroom, 4,762 square feet. Sitting on 2 acres, built in 2001. So not far off of 285, but you're probably far enough away that you're not going to see it, but you will hear the hum in the distance. But Homestead area, easy to get back down the hill if you work in the city. Cool. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a nice big open flow. Giant peninsula type kitchen there. I like that. Cool. Mountain lion looking scary as hell up there. I've been here like 18 years and never seen the mountain lion. I'm sure they've seen me. And that's what I don't like. Cool. Good office, laundry room. Look at that toilet paper holder. Yuck. That gives you the not like yuck, gross. It's like yuck, yuck, yuck. That's funny. Some yuck yucks. All right. I don't like the glass block, but looks good. Big downstairs area, nice bar, river rock. Got a little theater room, a nice theater room too. Cool. I dig it. Asking price for Homesteader Drive, $1.65 million. 25553 Mountain Moss Court. It's a new construction over in North Turkey Creek. 5 bedroom, four and a half bathroom, 4,260 square feet. Sitting on 3.81 acres. It's not new construction. 4 years ago. It's you're up up Bear Mountain area, so you probably have more of a city view over here. Cool. All right, 4 years old. Shouldn't be anything to work on. Hmm. I feel like you need a patio off this kitchen. Oh, you do. I guess you do. Yeah, yeah, okay, flows. I don't know. Feels a little sterile. Giant deck though. Nice deck. Cool. It's more of like the city side view. Looks like a whole nother kitchen. Is this the main kitchen? This looks like it should be the main kitchen. All right. Yeah. Nice. Cool. That's your closet there. Giant closet. Fun. Cool. 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 Looks good. Modern. Mountain modern vibe. Asking price for Mountain Moss Court is 1,795,000. 22196 Boarhead Road. This is a 6 bedroom, 4.5 bathroom, 4,783 square footer. This one was for sale last year, I believe, because it's got the indoor pool, and outdoor tennis court. So that's unique for sure. 17 acres, built in 1988. All right. You're up Parmalee Gulch, but the way this kind of wraps around, you're probably not going to hear 285. It's kind of like a little bit of a canyony vibe right there. Yeah, maybe you'll hear it off in the distance there. Cool. All right. Nice setting, nice and private. What I say, 17 acres? I don't like the exterior, but yeah, the pool, the hot tub, maybe one of those is a cold plunge. That's cool. Nice tennis courts. Live out your hoop dreams too. Whoops. I feel like this one was for sale last year. Nice sun, like outdoor area, enclosed patio. Unique, unique. Nice platform tub. Cool. Looks good. Yeah, this was for sale the other year. I'm so 90% sure. Looks like it's been remodeled. Cool, nicely staged. There you have it. Unique property. 22196 Boarhead Road. Asking price 2,250,000. Or I'm sorry, 12351 South Ridge Road. This is a 4 bedroom, 3.5 bathroom, 5,779 square footer, sitting on 36.07 acres. That's a lot. Built in 1978. All right, so you're off Pleasant Park, which isn't far from Aspen Park. Pleasant Park is a county maintained road, school bus route as well. Uh, from 285 to Oldman Park Road, it's typically 8 minutes, and then you're a little bit further off the road here. So probably like 12 to 15 minutes to get back out to 285. But you get the views and you get 36 acres. Looks like a 5-car garage setup. Decks on decks. Love those mountains. Big horse property here. Oh yeah. You got a little ranch. Cigar and whiskey. That's what this makes me want to drink. Double island. Double oven. Big old bay window. Celebrate friends, family, traditions. Oh, look at that primary suite with the deck outside with the view. That's sick. Cool. I like the flooring. Views out every room. You guys know this about grandchildren? They make the world a little softer, a little kinder, a little warmer. Yeah, look at that. That's crazy. Nice. Those horses, I hope they know how good they got it. Look at that. It's beautiful. Jeez. Great marketing, Lark. Lark Stewart's the listing agent. Good for you, girl. 2.4 million is the asking price. Now, I don't really like what's going on. We're gonna do this property one time. It looks like they're no, these are all separate addresses. I don't know. Must be I don't know, one family owning all these properties, but we got 3 of them. Yeah. I don't understand. Um, there's a story here, but let's get into the first one. This is 12464 US Highway 285, 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 2,750 square feet, sitting on 106 acres. Do everything on that. Right off 285, which is a little bit lame, but right by Kings Valley, not a bad spot in 285. Wow. Beautiful. Long driveway to plow. You need a truck with a plow. You can hunt. Look at those. Look at that big boy. You can hunt on this land for sure. Good sun, good tree mitigation. The ranch. Wow. Wow to the views. I mean, the property's not big. I mean, the property is big. The house isn't that big, but you got to get outside on this one. You get all that land. You got a steam shower. Uh, nice. Yeah. This is the hunter's property. Uh, asking price 2,550,000. 494 Thunder Road. Thunder Rose. 4 bedroom, 6 bathroom, 5,700 square feet. 10.14 acres built in 1999. I noticed I start like just leaning into my armrest here and I start like slowly moving off the camera. Maybe I'll lean this way now. Hold on 1 second. Zillow's calling. Let's check it out. Nice 3-car garage. Feels like a Cape Cod vibe. That looks like those like Tesla solar panels. Let me just see. A Tesla car chargers. Oh yeah, that is. Wow, that might be the first one I saw of this. Tesla roof. Cool. So those are like the solar chargers are within the tiles on the roof there. Use actually don't the roof isn't that attractive. I thought it'd look better on a house, but I mean it's cool. Cool new technology. Nice kitchen. Big big area. This is another kitchen. Is this the same kitchen or different kitchen? Oh yeah, same thing. Yeah, big flow, big flow there. Oh, that chair. I mean, I see several of those. That one looks like the highest end one, the big boy with the fat bottoms. Cool giant primary bay window. Looks good. Double bay window. All right, all right. Little theater room. I'd say it's not over the top, but it's nice. You got a water feature on your property. Okay. Probably like I guess it's 5,700 square feet. You got what I say, 10 acres. Yeah, 3.33 million is the asking price. 6273 Little Cub Creek Road, 5 bedroom, 5 bathroom, 6,142 square footer, 4 acre lot built in 2020, newer property. Little Cub is just behind Evergreen there. So kind of a straight shot down Little Cup, take you right back out to the lake. And look at this landing. Look at that curb appeal. Decks on decks on decks. Nice entryway, nice stacked rock fireplace, nice high ceilings. The beams are beaming the flow from the kitchen to the outdoor space. Giant island. Holy crap. That island needs a name. Little Cub Island. That's what we'll call it. Double oven, of course. Two sinks. Yeah, cool. Dope setup. Great outdoor space to watch the game. Watch yourself some UFC. You got the heaters out there. You got the wood burning fireplace. Dope. Yep, I dig it. Nice snake foot tub with the party shower. Looks like Nordstrom's in there. Big closet. Okay, cool. A nice mud room. Yeah, well done. Well done, little Cub Creek. Sweet. Gorgeous. Asking price 3,495,000. Who's holding the bag? Let's go. All right, these last two similar to the last one, but with more acreage here. So, uh, 12414 U.S. Highway 285, 7 bedroom, 5 bathroom, 3,643 square feet, 167 acres. Yowza! Again, right off 285 though. Looks like these properties that they're selling are kind of all right around here. That's basically what you're owning here. And it's off of two. Okay, so and the other thing that it says 285 is the address, but it's basically it's just your entrance is off of 285, but the houses are set back very far. So don't let 285 deter you. There you go. Oh yeah, that book. Okay, okay, that shows the house. Cute house. Well done. Looks a little like historic feeling in a good way. Steam shower there. Party shower with the bench. I like that. Oh, you got 2 houses on this one? Okay. Comes with 2 houses. Sounds nice. Do it twice. Give me 2 houses. 3 houses. Give me 3 houses on this property. What is happening? Nice. All right. 3 houses for the price of 3. Asking price is 6,300,000 for all that land, 3 different properties on the property, and easy access to 85, which takes us to the top of the heap. How many houses are you going to get with this one? 7 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, 3,643 square feet, 273 acres. Let's go. Built in 1890. Damn, Daniel. Wait a minute. All right, see this is what I'm saying. They're confusing me. So I feel like they're giving you options. I feel like they're giving you options. You can have you could buy like a section of it. I don't know how they're getting 3 different listings out of it though. Um I this one might just give you more of those houses or something. I don't know. If you're holding the bag, I'll figure it out. I'll do more research on this for you, but I mean, this is the house we just looked at. You're gonna give us more houses too? Let's see. We already went through this. Yep, you get that one too. Yeah, I feel like they're just combining houses. Oh, there's the other one. There's the first one. You get all the houses. How many houses do you need? Are you that family member that is going to change the trajectory of your lineage forever by buying them 260 some acres in the mountains of Colorado? Are you that person? Do it. I want to sell it to you. That is all that for a cool, easy 8,750,000. And there you got it. That is the top of the heap this week. If you guys want to look at any of these properties in all their glory, go over to my website, yonder over to the Moxie Property Group, or not the Moxie, to moxiepropertygroup.com. And you can search all these homes at your own pace. You don't have to go Sean Murphy pace. Go at your own. Hit my favorite button is the contact us. Fill out the form. You get connected with me. I'll get you set up with either myself or the appropriate team member. We cover one of the largest geographical territories of any team I know. So whether it's in this area or you're more like Woodland Park, Colorado Springs, Denver Front Range, we cover it all. I just like to look at these houses each week, but definitely cover a much larger territory. So contact us. My favorite button. My second favorite button is that smash the like button. Hit the like button on the video, get it seen by more people. And if you want to reach out to me directly, you can hit me on my wireless communication device right here. There's my phone number. Email me. And if you're watching the replay, be sure to drop your questions below. Follow me on Instagram. And lastly, but not leastly, come back next week because we walk through all the newest listings each week, going from the least expensive to the most expensive. And don't forget that I love you and hope you have a great week.